My name is Alice Stanton. I'm the president of Future Chats and started the program arm STEMxx Chats, which is our pioneering program arm under this umbrella organization.
Hi, my name is Martina Lund. I'm a rising junior in high school, and I'm interested in studying engineering.
I'm Isabella, and I'm an incoming junior in high school, and I go to the Wills Academy in Chicago.
My name is Natalie Saenz. I'm a fourth-year graduate student in the chemistry department at Columbia University.
My name is Julia. I'm a student in high school. I've been with STEM Chats for a little over a year.
So my name's Emily. I am a sophomore in high school. I currently live in Chicago, and
hi, my name is Ellie Porth. I'm a fourth-year PhD student in materials science and engineering at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign.
Hi, my name is Shirley. I'm a second-year PhD student at MIT, and I specialize in physical chemistry.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I am in high school and I joined STEMxx Chats in the fall of last year.
Hi, my name is Claire Charpentier. I'm currently a graduate student at George Washington University. I'm the director of events here at STEMxx Chats.
Hi, I'm Mariana Avila, and I just finished my junior year at MIT. I'll be a senior next year, and I am from the Chicago area.
Maggie McCann. I'm an MD PhD candidate, and I'm in the fourth year of my program currently.
Hi, my name is Georgina Buchanan. I just graduated high school and I'm headed to the Air Force Academy, but on a weird program, so I have to attend a prep school in Alabama for a year.
So my name is Mary Morgan. My background is in mechanical engineering, and I have been working professionally for about 10 years. For those first 7 years, I was doing mechanical engineering, and then for the past 3 years, I've been doing management for youth programs for a network of nonprofits across the Midwest.
We were really interested in transforming professional development, especially for young women, especially at those early stages, but really trying to make career navigation more efficient and help people be better connected throughout the process and be able to create good networks of people that want to make the world better, are really desiring to make a positive contribution and be good ethical leaders.
I would describe STEMxx Chats as a group for young women who are interested in STEM fields, science and math and tech, and who are also interested in living their lives in a good way with good values and doing that through the science that they want to pursue.
STEMxx Chats is a great community for women in STEM, all the way from freshmen in high school through young professionals. And it's very unique because it focuses on the person and the individual. So it's not just professional women and getting those professional resources, but also personal support, friendships, and people that have similar values, strong values, so that we can be really good ethical leaders and not just very good in our technical field.
I would describe STEMxx Chats as a group of women who really are serious about empowering other women to be the best that they can be and really spread STEM to everyone. All these girls come from different backgrounds, and so they come with a different mindset of the people that they have to help. And I think that is crucial to when you want to help someone, you have to have people of all different backgrounds.
I think it's a group of young girls who are very passionate and excited about science, who also have really good core values and personalities to do good for the society. And this is something that we really specialize in that maybe other organizations might not involve. And we also really focus on the interpersonal aspects. And I think that's very important for your holistic professional and personal growth.
I would describe it as a community and a network of supportive people with a lot of similar goals and ambitions.
STEMxx Chats is an organization that is really person-centered. As soon as I joined, I have gotten to know all these incredible women. They know my name, and it's nice to know that we have similar values. So these are women that no longer are incredibly smart, but also have really good values and really want to make a difference in the world. And it's really exciting, and it really inspires me to also want to make a difference in the world.
Gosh, it's a growing community of women who want to use their talents, their time, their professional expertise to become better versions of themselves and help others to do the same.
We're a group of friends that support each other, and we're gathered together to make a positive impact in the world at all levels.
The thing I love most about STEMxx chats is the people that are in the program, because it's not easy to have access to people in STEM that are like, you know, in such good school, they know what they're doing, they know the career, like what they have exposure to. And so it's just such a great networking experience. And the fact that we all have the same goals, we all have the same interests. And so it's such an easy way to connect with somebody. And I think I love how we are all coming together, and like people from different backgrounds, like completely different backgrounds from all over the country, different personalities, different majors, and we're coming together to create this program that's really focusing on the individual.
I like just like kind of the community feel that we have here in STEMxx chats, having someone I can go to and just kind of like help me along my process in exploring different parts of STEM to kind of like help me to decide what I want to do in college and beyond. And to see people from all different levels, from college students to people in their PhDs and everything. Just it's really cool to be able to talk and learn from a lot of different types of people.
My favorite part of STEMxx chats is meeting people across the country and even from other parts of the world, and building that community and hearing about their different perspectives and experiences.
As director of events, I've had a unique opportunity to meet really incredible women in STEM, as I have interviewed them as well as been able to kind of coordinate hosting these events and being able to ask them all kinds of sorts of questions and kind of mediate the questions that high schoolers may have about, you know, their field, as well as undergraduates, as well as current graduate students. So it's been really unique to be able to kind of create a space that allows kind of that interpersonal connections that oftentimes is lost.
But I like that at any point you can talk to someone who has more experience or give support to someone who needs insights from your experience.
I love the community of STEMxx chats. I've met so many amazing people and I've had so many opportunities open up. And without STEMxx chats, I definitely would have been a lot more stressed about the college application process. I wouldn't know what type of engineering I wanted to do. So they've just been really crucial in my college search.
My favorite part about STEMxx chats is really the network of women that I'm meeting. Like, they're all just very driven, really wonderful women who just have excellent values, and it's just been such a joy getting to know all of them.
I like STEMxx chats mostly because it allows me to connect with students that are younger and older. I seem old to most of the high schoolers, but I still need guidance, and I can connect with that through some of the older students in the group, but I also feel like I can impart some of my own knowledge that I've gained along the way, which is not easy to find.
STEMxx chats has been a vehicle for helping others find role models, and I think that just knowing that someone is out there who is like you, who also was lost and didn't know what to do with her life, but now she's doing like really cool chemistry at Columbia, and she never imagined that she would be there. It wasn't something that where I am now, I totally didn't know I was gonna be here 10 years ago. I enjoyed science. I didn't even know that where I am now exists.
I think my favorite part is the friendships in STEMxx chats. It's very unique to find a community of like-minded women, not just in interests academically, so I can talk about what I love about engineering with my friends, or what I love about science, or things in the news I find interesting and they'll find it interesting as well. But also we can talk about life struggles and stress and other personal things we're going through, things we're trying to navigate. and they also have similar values as I do, so they will support me personally as well. And so even though STEM Chats has been virtual throughout most of this year until our in-person meetup, I felt really close to most of the women in the community, to the point where when I met them for the first time in person at the meetup, I felt like I'd known them for a really long time, which was amazing. And some of them are some of my closest friends now, which is great.
A favorite story from STEM Chats would probably be, well, right now we're at the summer meetup, so I'm having a lot of fun. All the team building has been great. We went on a scavenger hunt, and in the past, when things have been online across the country, I would say that my favorite experience has been the engineering panel. It really helped me determine like what field I'm looking to go into. It gave me more insight into the different aspects of engineering, so I really enjoyed that.
STEMxx Chats, we've been able to do an amazing in-person program, and we've had very good discussions on conferences, and we've been able to brainstorm ideas together and really just kind of debate different topics and kind of get to a mutual understanding of different concepts, which I would not have been able to do otherwise. And so it's definitely given me a broader view of different topics in the world relating to STEM.
So one of my favorite experiences through STEMxx Chats has been getting to know other graduate women through our monthly phone calls and Zoom workshops. But then I had a recent conference in Washington, D.C., and I didn't know anyone, but I knew a girl from our Zoom calls, and so we were able to meet up in person, and it was a really great experience.
This past program, it's just been amazing. There's so many seminars and conferences, especially the unconferences. It's this new thing that Alice introduced us. I've never heard of it before, and I've really gotten it expanded my way of thinking that I've never done before. I've never come up with that many solutions to problems before, or thought of that many ideas for things that I wanted to do. I just never thought it would be possible. And through the unconference, I feel like in using everyone's brilliant brains in there, we've really come up with great ideas to do and solutions to problems that we have. So
I think one of my favorite experiences in STEMxx Chats has been working on a innovation design project where we all shared an experience where we volunteer and kind of a problem we have, whether it's not being able to help as effectively as we want to or something else. And we just came up with real world, just little designs to be able to think effectively of how we can help improve that in our volunteering. And so we created little projects for each other, and then we shared them at the end. And a lot of us came up with really awesome ideas that we might use just to be able to volunteer more effectively and solve these problems that we want to.
This weekend, after a year of seeing people on Zoom, because of course STEMxx Chat started in the middle of a pandemic, but now this is the first time that everyone has been together, seeing each other in person, and you can start to see how this program will evolve in the future, leveraging electronic communications, but then also in-person interactions. So I guess this weekend has been this kind of boot camp experience has been my favorite part so far, because it's all the different aspects of STEMxx Chats coming together, and then together dreaming about what the future of STEMxx Chats can be.
For me, it's definitely made me more confident in my abilities as someone in STEM and as a woman in STEM, especially in my school. I'm one of the only women in STEM, so I think it's really great to be able also to keep pursuing this passion while being exposed to different areas of STEM, such as mechanical or chemical or biomedical. And we have speakers, we have so many mentors involved in different areas of STEM so I can ask questions about anything whenever I want to. And it's just great that I have that exposure now, because that'll help me in the long run and they'll help me with jobs later, and it's just great for networking.
STEMxx Chats has really built my confidence and exposed me to a lot of different areas of STEM that I hadn't heard about before, so I feel like I have a better foundation to go into the world and pursue my interests.
STEMxx Chats has definitely helped me dig deeper into personal relationships and just really make connections, because connections are what you can spread the word about STEMxx chats or just engineering in general. And I think that is really important.
It's just made me so much more aware of the many things in STEM. Like, I've never even heard of half the like engineering fields than like what I've been talking to these women before. So it's just really made me more aware of everything going on in STEM. It's provided me with so many more options and resources and networks. It's just definitely made me a more intelligent woman in STEM. So yeah.
STEMxx Chats has helped me make an impact on others through giving me the resources to actually start a chapter of STEMxx Chats in my school. So I can really bring STEMxx Chats to my school and to my classmates and people in other grades. And I'm actually, like, it's like a club at my school, and I'm like the vice president. And it's really helped me take a leadership role and to bring other people to STEMxx Chats and help them explore STEM as well, and bring what I've learned to other people.
STEMxx Chats has, I think, really encouraged me to strive for more in my life in STEM, but in a way that keeps me grounded and keeps me to be who I am. Since I go to MIT, I am very motivated by a lot of the people in the MIT community. They challenge me, they encourage me, and they support me academically and professionally, but it can sometimes be a little overwhelming, and I feel like I always have to shoot for the next prestigious job, and I have a lot of people going to really tough companies and big companies that push you really hard, and it can be almost too much, or me trying to be someone I'm not. And at STEM Chats, everyone knows me personally, and so they really help me see what would be best for me, what are the jobs that I would really enjoy and I can make an impact in, so that I'm still being challenged but still being myself.
So my family's like in the sciences, but I feel like as a high schooler, it's kind of hard to figure like what to do. There's so many things to do in the world. And I think STEMxx Chats has really given me that exposure. Like, I've talked to people that are actually, like, you know, doing science that's relevant to today's society, and they're making an impact. And so I can see it firsthand, the influence of their work, and have exposure to, like, okay, like if I'm doing this type of job, what would it be like? And so I think it has really given me an opportunity to see myself in a specific background or in a specific area of study, and see if that's good for me. And so it's really given me, again, exposure to all the opportunities in the world, and dream big, really.
It really just provided me this platform to reach out to so many younger girls, because I was helped from starting from high school to college to graduate school, and I really want to return this effort to others. So I think STEMxx Chat gave me this platform to, I guess, recycle this effort to help others, and hopefully the girls I help, once they grew up, they can also return this favor to the younger girls.
I'd say it's kind of given me hope in some way. Not that I didn't have hope before, but it's giving me a sense of hope and really belonging, because it's just wonderful to meet other women who have the same values and have the same vision, and everyone is working together towards sort of a higher goal. The mentoring aspect of STEMxx Chats is what I really love, in the sense that I can connect with people who are older than me, but then I also get the opportunity to interact with high school students who might be thinking about medicine. That's been really valuable.
STEMxx Chats has helped me impact others by being able to mentor younger high schoolers and give them some of the knowledge that I have just gained by already doing applications and living the high school, college, grad school, science life, which can be difficult to find information on just online, and is very hard to describe if it's not word of mouth or with a personal relationship.
Love engineering. Engineering has been part of my identity since I was a kid. I love making things. And for the past 3 years, I've been a little bit more distanced from engineering, in that now I'm managing a network of nonprofits across the Midwest. And so STEMxx Chats has given me an opportunity to stay within the STEM field, something that I really love, but then also to stay within this, like to continue my education within that, but apply it to a broader pool of young people. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the future, but I like that I have that I get to keep that connection with STEM.
For someone looking into STEM chats, I would say that if you're looking for a group that's going to support you and help guide you as you are going through a STEM field or like just learning more, then it's a very supportive group. Everyone is here and open to discussion. So if you're looking to explore both moral aspects or just scientific aspects of STEM, then everyone's open to that. So.
I would definitely tell anyone that's debating to try STEMxx chats to just go for it right away, because the more time you spend here, the more your relationships grow, the more you help in networking, the more exposed you get to different areas of STEM, and just the more your passion grows for it. And it's just great to be able to get to know everyone here.
Learn so many things. Most of my STEM knowledge is definitely through STEMxx, and I'm so happy. It's really like brought me so many options and like networking, and I've met so many amazing women who are just so brilliant, and I can learn so much from them. And it's great because I've like been talking to them, and they're just super amazing people who have told me all these so many cool camps that I can do or projects or labs, and I'm talking to them about STEM and these projects that I personally want to do. They're saying, yeah, that's great, and they're giving me advice on all of these things, and it's just a really, really enjoyable experience, and I'm really, really glad I joined.
If someone would like to join STEMxx chats, I would definitely encourage them to join. I think it's a great organization filled with incredibly unique and smart women that really want to make a difference in the world. So if you have really good values and really want to be surrounded by people like that as well, I think joining STEMxx chat is the perfect place to do that.
I think STEMxx chats is definitely worth joining because it's such a unique community because of the personal component. I have not been able to find another women in STEM group out there that is like STEMxx chats. We are growing really rapidly while still keeping a small personal component with things like our small discussion groups called core groups. You don't feel like you're in an overwhelming community with a ton of women that's difficult to navigate. You join and immediately someone knows who you are personally, and then will connect you with other people that you become really close friends with. And you also have access to many resources from the top universities and connections to really amazing professional women as well. So it's not like we don't have that, but it's a mix of all of them, and you really feel known. So it's so unique, and I would highly recommend it for any women in STEM that wants that support in her values as well as the technical side.
When you're entering a STEMxx chat, it's more than just like, oh, like you're meeting people, whatever. You're really entering a family.
This impact is always within arm's reach is how STEMxx chats is different than other women in science groups that I've been a part of. This willingness to embrace the challenges that we have thrown at us and to really be positive change makers and to ask the questions that maybe no one is willing or daring enough to ask. How can we design something that's going to help a lot of people? What questions are we asking that are really going to make a difference in the world?
So we started this group a year ago. So in June of 2020, during the COVID pandemic, we started STEMxx chats. And we started it with a pilot group of high school, college, grad students meeting separately in these core groups. And they would have discussions. They would dialogue about topics that were important to them. And we quickly realized that we could really have a lot of interesting synergies between the groups as well. We started having intercore events in between these different career stages. And then we realized there is so much need for this kind of support to explore the personal dimension of careers, to really encourage the girls individually and help them with the soft side, help them just navigate life in the process to be able to continue on this path of a STEM career. How are we gonna build tomorrow? How are we gonna build a better world that's more just, that's more inclusive, that's really looking out for one another. Trying to build that family environment and then make the world more of a family.